Hello again, everybody. It's me again. Just took a shower, ate some breakfast. I trimmed the side of my hair. I don't know if I did it right. Oh, whatever. I'm going to try and set up Zoom right now as I'm talking to you. So you might see me click off screen. I've already set up a Zoom app, and I hope you guys do too. If you haven't already, just go to online. It would be zoom.ul Gmail account if you haven't already. And I am going to schedule a new meeting. That's what I'm doing right now. And let's see. First, Zoom meeting with Mr. Bascom. That's what I'm calling it. And meeting with my 7th and 8th grade students. See if this works. Smiley face, wink. All right. We're going to do it. What time is it? 12:03. We're going to do it. I'm going to schedule it for 12:30, which is in a few minutes. It's going to last. I'm setting it for an hour. Actually, it doesn't have to be that long. I'm going to set it for, let's say, 15 minutes. All right. Just to see how that works. And let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, I've never done this, so bear with me while I'm doing all this. This is my first time doing it just with you. Let's see. 2-minute waiting room. Okay, save. All right. Now, how do I invite people to? Let's see. All right. I'm copying and pasting the address for this meeting room, and I'm going to put it on my thread here. And you're going to see it there. I just put it's zoom.us/ and a whole bunch of letters and numbers. Copy and paste that, and that hopefully should work. Let's see who I have on here right now. I see Deanna, I see Eddie, I see Tiffany, Andrea, Artina, Anna, Alex, Aisha, who else? Mariah, Victoria. There's the link there. And again, I've never done this. It's scheduled to start at 12:15. So I'm going to put all of this stuff in there as well. So hopefully that helps you. And again, never done this before. So hopefully this isn't a big problem for you. Let's see. I think there's like a waiting room or something for it right now. So that's not working. So bear with me while I'm not looking at you. Hey, Isaiah, how are you? Yeah, let's see. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to fix all this stuff. There's some more information on it. Again, I've never done this, so hopefully there's no problem. Hopefully you can use that app. I can't start the meeting until 12:15, so that gives everyone about 9 minutes to get on there. I'm going to pull up a screen that I'm going to use. Let's pull up the Lewis and Clark screen, just because why not? Actually, let me find the one online that I'm using. Now, I wish there was some way I could do this through YouTube, just because I'm more used to it and I like having subscribers. But I'm going to try something different. By the way, wearing my Peru soccer shirt, something a little different. I don't wear that often. Let's see. What are we going to do if we do not have school tomorrow? Isaiah, something I talked about earlier. I hope we still are having school tomorrow. There has been no indications, no emails, no anything saying that we don't. I know the New York City school system is the largest school system in the country, and they're very reluctant to give us days off, even on snow days, and even with this. I sent you the code, Raina. But as far as having school, right now we're planning on having school. Myself and all the teachers and administrators, we're all trying to do everything we can to, work through this. Some of us will be out. I will be in school tomorrow. As far as I know, your teachers should be in tomorrow, but some may not. Some of you may not be in tomorrow. That's between you and your family. I cannot control that. I completely understand if people miss. If you miss, this is why we're trying to set up Zoom now. This is why we're using live stream. This is why I'm putting things on my classroom page. There's going to be a lot of work I'm putting up there. I already printed it. I'm going to make packets of work tomorrow and give it to everybody. So even if you should miss a day, you'll have the work for 7th and 8th grade. Let's see. They're probably going to say around, I don't know. That's Mariah. That sounds like you're thinking of it more like a snow day. I don't know. If things change, we'll obviously know and tell you as soon as possible. But we really don't know very much. All we know is right now, yes, school is scheduled to go on. I know after school programs right now are not so much. I'm not sure about D4. You have to find out about that. And again, when I find out, I'll let you know. Ms. Gilligan sent out a rather large email on Pupil Path. If you haven't checked it, you need to. If your parents haven't checked it, they need to. If you haven't used Pupil Path in a while, you need to reestablish that account. You need to go check it and check it often. It's a free app for your phone. Again, you should have it. It tells you what you're missing in class, tells you how you're doing in class, and it's how we send messages. That is my son on his phone and also printing schoolwork as well because his school is closed for the next 2 weeks, he and Kylie's school. So we have 6 minutes to go before we start this. This is kind of interesting for me, so I hope it goes okay. Questions, comments, likes, share this live stream with former students, your brothers and sisters. I have 220 subscribers right now. I would love, again, if I get to 1,000, I can do this mobily on my phone or my iPad. I can go outside a lot easier. So I would love if you guys could do that and share it. I'm not getting any questions. We get a lot of highs. So let's see how this works right now. I'm looking here. Can I go in? Oh, I can start the meeting. I'm going to start this meeting now. So let's see. All right. I didn't know I could start already. So I'm launching this. So let's see. First time. Very exciting. At least for me. But I'm a computer dork. If you're not, bear with me being excited. All right. Something very different. I used it for fantasy football a few times. A friend of mine set it up and I couldn't be there. Let's see. All right. I see Tiffany's in here. Admit. Click to share screen. Wow. All right. So we've got my screen. So what am I going to put on my screen? Let's see. I'm going to put this on and hopefully you guys can see that. Tell me what you can see on that screen there. All right. Let's see. Okay. I got Tiffany. I got Artina. I got Alex. I've got Andrea. I don't know who LWBON is. I've got Victoria. I've got Aisha. So I've got 9 people in the first one. Can you guys see me okay?
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Wow, this is interesting. Let's see if I can see you guys. Starting the video. All right, so there's me. What? I have to talk through it with them. So thank you for making fun of me, Goofy. I see Artina.
Oh my God, hi, Tina.
I don't see anyone else yet. I see icons for your names, but I don't see anyone except for Artina. So I don't know if you guys have to turn on your video. I think you may have to do that, those of you that have it. Right now, she's the only one I see. Artina, can you see me?
Yeah.
How come I don't see you? I see your ceiling or something.
Hi.
Okay. I see Tiffany. All right, cool. All right, that's 2 people.
Okay.
I see Andrea. Hey, Andrea, how are you?
Hi.
All right, this is cool. Can you see my screen or do you see me?
I see your screen.
Awesome, that's what I want you to see.
Hi.
Okay. Who else can I see down here?
Mr. Bascom.
Hey, everybody. All right. Yep. I see Artina's fan, her ceiling fan, and I see Tiffany's pink room, and I see Andrea's forehead.
Oh. Yes.
All right.
No.
I see
Oh my God,
Jasmine I just added to the room. All right. I got my son over here in the corner making fun of me. He says I sound like an old man. I am an old man. I'm 5 years old. Okay. Right now with the students I have in here, I am going to start showing you the slideshow. What's that?
Cool. Oh, I finished my project. I finished it yesterday.
Awesome.
Same. I was on it yesterday.
I'm going to put the checklist
I
up and I want to go through that. Okay, first let's look at the rubric for the 7th graders that are here with me. Please, I hope you've gone through this rubric. You should self-assess yourself on the rubric score. Circle the boxes that best reflect your performance. You can see here, right here, at least 10 key terms and at least 25 relevant items. I would recommend having more than 10. All right, the more you have, the more chances you have of getting a high score on that. Relevant facts. That means you can't just say, I'm with Lewis and Clark. You can't just say, we're walking. Say where you are. Say something you've encountered, someone you've encountered. Be specific. Like, when did you get to the Rocky Mountains? When did you get to the end of the Missouri River? When did you get to the Pacific Ocean? Those are specific facts. The map. The map should be dynamic. That means I can look at it right away and tell that you spent some time reading it and creating it. It should have a title. It should have a map key. It should have a compass rose. It should have all the major parts labeled, most especially the trail. I really want to see that trail. And then the most important part to me is original, interesting. It should sound like the smartest version of you telling me a really interesting story. If you do all those things, you'll do great. There's a checklist here I want to run through. Do you see me changing slides, by the way, those of you that are watching?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to my checklist here. Oh, somebody's drawing on my screen. That's weird. I don't know who that was. I don't know how to do that. For the Lewis and Clark project, anything?
No.
No?
I
Good.
don't have any questions.
Awesome. So then I'm going to talk now to the
I have
8th graders.
Question.
What's that?
I have one question.
Ask.
So if you're a hunter,
Mhm.
can you like put like a map on your list? You still like a hunter and not like a map person?
Well, here's the thing. What would you have a map of? At that time, they were the first ones creating the maps to explore West. So you wouldn't really have a map because there wasn't one. You understand?
Oh, okay.
Now, somebody's playing tic-tac-toe on my screen here. I don't know who it is, but I'd rather you didn't do that. There's one of you, and I don't want to have to start blocking people since I'm new to this, but I'd rather you didn't do that. Okay?
Oh my God.
All right. Now I'm going to pull up the World War I recap rubric.
Someone keeps drawing on your screen.
I see. I can find out in a minute. I'm not too worried about it right now. This is still all new to me. Let's look at the bottom of that rubric. Again, whoever's doing it, please stop drawing on the screen. All right. That's something that we have to handle a little bit better.
Also, I have one more question. Sorry.
Okay, go.
So like, did Thomas Jefferson already bought like the Louisiana like area, and that's where Lewis and Clark were like exploring?
Yes. Yes. He bought it in 1803. Then several months later, he picks Meriwether, and Meriwether picks Clark, and they set up a team to go explore West, and they start that in 1804. You should know the dates. It's all on that timeline. Okay, that I gave you. But yes, he did buy it.
Mr. Bascom, quick question.
Yes.
So I put my title for like the whole thing, Journey West. Is that okay?
That's okay, but Great Journey West would even be better, or Lewis and Clark's Journey West would be even better. Nothing wrong with it, but you want to make it as good as you can make it.
I think mine is just a Lewis and Clark expedition, 1804 to 1806.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's what mine is.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I just have a bunch of pictures.
All right, let's see. Who else do I have on video? I see Isaiah. What's up? Trying to look fly. Got the drip. Got his little Nike shirt and his necklace going there.
Happy birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Isaiah's birthday.
Happy birthday, Isaiah.
Thank you.
10 years old, man. You made it. Double digits. All right. Yay. Going to Chuck E. Cheese. All right. 10 years old. I knew you could make it, Isaiah.
Oh my God.
All right. Now, I want to talk to my 8th graders. 7th graders, you listening? You're going to see this stuff in a year. That rubric. Remember, there's 2 main parts of that rubric. The relevant facts, key details, you'll notice it says at least 6 key terms and people use. You should be bold-facing those terms if you haven't already. Bold-facing those people. Make sure every key term or the name of a specific place, a proper noun is capitalized and spelled correctly. I see some problems with that all the time. Interest and originality is the same thing as I told the seventh graders. It should sound like the smartest version of you. Whoever's doing it, I don't want to block somebody, but that's where we're headed. All right. I don't know who LWBON or EON is because they're going to get dropped in a minute. So they haven't identified themselves, and there's no picture up there of them. So who is this person here? Does anyone know who LWBEON might be?
No.
Well,
It's not me.
they're going to get dropped in a minute. They better identify themselves or send me a message or something.
Lauren? I hear Lauren.
I see Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. Hi. You can't see my face because I just woke up, but it's okay.
Oh my God, me too.
Any questions for 8th graders about the essay that's due tomorrow or no later than Tuesday? Ask now. Now's the time.
If we have more than 6 terms, does it count if like 1 or 2 doesn't count?
Yes, the more times you use, the better. You want to use them effectively, so that's a good question. But you also don't want to list. I don't want you to have things like, oh, the war started because of the Zimmerman telegram, and because of Lusitania, and because of the Allied powers wanting to end neutrality, and then it sounds like a list. Then it sounds like a textbook, and it's kind of boring. So use those key terms, but use them effectively. Don't just if you have more than 3 or 4 key terms in a row, you're listing a little bit. Spread them out a little bit, explain them a little bit more. All right.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah,
It has to have a title, that essay. Other questions on the World War I essay from 8th graders. Okay, I got Joseph Moore student here. All right. Somebody keeps drawing, so I'm going to start dropping people.
Oh wait, if we handed in the essay already, are the grades up yet?
No, I didn't grade them yet. You know, I just got them from you guys the other day, and it takes me a minute.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many people.
This is so cool though. Like,
This
How-
is cool. Yeah.
How is this experience so far? This is very new to me. So I'm,
it's kind of
It's good. It's good.
Alright.
It's
Yeah.
cool, but
who just wrote fun? I don't mind, but I just need to know. I'm not even going to block the person, but I need to know who's doing it and how you're doing it. Because to be honest, I don't know how you're doing it.
In the corner, there's like a pencil. So I think
Yeah. If you tap the screen and then in your bottom left corner, there's like a pencil thing, and then you can.
Because you know what's funny? I'm using my
like,
Mac.
your pen highlighter. Stuff like that.
I'm using my MacBook right now, so I can't. Now I'm looking at the live stream.
Oh, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, crazy. I can't. You know, I can't do those things on my MacBook. My MacBook doesn't have a touch screen, so you know. But this is cool. This is all learning for me. I'm gonna block that so I don't see you guys. Who do I have on here? Let's see. All right, Joe G, Lauren.
I don't think I'm on the live stream anymore.
Okay, I'm leaving both open. This is the first time I'm looking at that. I've kind of. Let's try this now.
I want to try and see if
I'm having fun. This is really cool.
All right. So far, this is a good experience.
This is cool. Yeah.
Oh wait, question. If
it's like
anything
one big
happens that we
FaceTime
do-
call.
Yeah, which is funny because I've never done that, so this is new to me too.
Where's the basketball?
All right.
Would we get a notification whenever you call like a FaceTime call or something like that?
I don't know. Again, this is all new to me. This is like that's why I haven't talked about anything specific yet. When I start doing that,
Start it first, and
Yeah,
then we can
no,
go.
because I allowed notifications. So like,
Yeah.
me too. Video call.
somebody
Yeah,
dropped
I
out. We
got
went
that.
from 11 people to 10, but that's okay. You know, I'm just trying to now. Somebody's trying to join. That's me. That's weird. I am not joining. Somebody called themselves Mr. Bascom, so there's only one of me. There's only me.
No, I'm good.
All right.
It's slow.
All right, for my 8th graders, we are going to start the Roaring 20s this week. So I'm going to pull up my slideshow just to give you a sneak preview of what we're about to get to. All right,
This
let's
is cool.
see.
Like we could have class on here.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah,
That's
like
kind of
if
why
it
we're
goes on
trying
the
this.
school,
Oh,
you're
here's
gonna
a
be here.
question about this, right?
Yeah.
So, if we end up like having to do this because school is closed,
Yep.
Is there going to be like an online detention for people who don't get their work in?
Yeah,
I
No, you got the computer taken away.
well,
Oh my
we
God.
want to make sure that you guys are doing your work. That's why we're doing this. This is to help you. That said, if some people don't have technology the same way as some of you do, I'm not going to penalize people. But everyone that's here and seeing this obviously has enough technology that they can do these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I expect you when you come back, whether it's the next day, a week later, a month later, whatever it might be, to be doing your part.
I don't think my mom's sending me to school because of the coronavirus stuff.
I completely understand, and I don't blame her for doing it. No judgment from me.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 kids in my cousin's school who had it, and they're in elementary school.
Oh,
Okay. Now I'm trying to. I can't play media.
My sister's school is closing down.
the mayor is so dumb for not closing schools.
Can you see? I'm playing a video right now on my
Yeah,
screen.
I can see it.
Can you hear it?
Can I?
No, I can't hear it.
There's no volume
I can't
yet.
hear
They're not.
Let's see your sister's school closed, right?
Yeah, she goes to Catholic
no.
school. So.
Oh, you,
Yes.
So can you- guys, pause talking a second. Can you hear the woman singing and yelling right now?
Yeah, I heard her yell.
Yes. Yeah, I
I
heard
heard
it.
something.
Yeah,
Like very faint.
so we can hear it. My God.
That is unbelievably awesome. I am very much a fan of this thing. Now I have to figure out how I can see myself.
I can't see you.
Let's see.
Yeah, because I don't have my video thing on.
How do I get to see my on? This is the annotate thing. All right, so I can give her a mustache. Oh, okay, I got it now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or we can play tic-tac-toe. You don't play tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, please don't though. You guys did that in the middle of my screen. If you do that, I'll find you and you'll be in trouble. Now, how do I get? I don't want to stop the video. I can choose a virtual background. This is crazy. Thank you guys for being on here and being cool with this. This is. All right.
Oh, that's you. I see your hands.
Tina.
All right. All right. I think I'm gonna stop this in a minute. Well, this is my first time doing it, and it went pretty good. And now,
Do it again.
yeah, except I'm having a tricky time getting out of my screen right now. So I have to figure things out still. All right. There you go.
I think the only reason how I was able to get that project done is because my cousin helped me. So she did the project.
All right. But as long as you're doing it and it's not your cousin's work, then I have no problem
No,
with
I
that.
know. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to do the 2 journal entries.
Okay.
I can finish this.
Yes, it took me 3 hours to do the
I
journal
forgot
entry.
about journal entries.
3 hours? It took me like
entries. I hated them
like
so
30
much.
minutes to do one.
Imagine doing journal entries.
Yo, I hated journal entries so much, Mr. Bascom.
Well, I dropped it, so.
I like the writing, like stuff.
I like
the writing.
let us do narrative pieces more than information.
Yes, the narrative pieces are so nice.
I would write for
It's a lot
days.
more. It's a lot more creative.
What is this?
Than like.
What if I raise my hand?
What do you mean? What if you raise your hand?
Who's going to raise my hand?
I gotta think.
I want to raise my hand. Raise hand.
How are we raising your hand?
Hi.
Are you? Okay. Oh.
Alright.
Why is it so dark?
In my room?
I'm in
Oh.
my room.
No, Lauren. It was
Alright.
really dark.
Oh my God, happy? I should have.
All right, guys. I'm gonna log out from this, so I'm gonna stop this.
Okay, I'm leaving the meeting.
Okay.
All right,
bye.
everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, hi. We're still here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn this off.
Yo. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, you guys are raising.
Alex, can we airtime? Can we do something?
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody. I'm still here. I didn't realize this was on. I'm going to turn this off. Subscribe. Get more friends to subscribe. Get Zoom. All right. And please share your work with me if you haven't already. I'll see you guys soon. We'll try this again probably even later.